guys, you're joining me, Tom Jurassic, here again today, and today we are going to take a look at the Dino Rivals Attack Pack Rhamphorhynchus. So the Rhamphorhynchus was one of the Wave 1 Attack Pack dinosaurs for the Dino Rivals line, and it is arguably one of the smallest attack packs that we have received to date. So you can see it here in the box. There is a lot of shine on there. If we zoom in and brighten up a little bit, you can see the dinosaur in its box there. You can see the Dino Rivals fact card there. You can see Owen, the Triceratops, the Rhamphorhynchus' name and the Dino Rivals logo, and of course the Jurassic World branding up in the top corner. Again, continuing that beautiful Dino Rivals branding. If we twist it over, you can actually see, again, apologies for the flare there. I'm going to just try and turn down this light a little bit. And we'll zoom in again. You can see that there is actually not that much space being used in this packaging. All of this is empty, and the dinosaur is just pressed flat against the card back. So this certainly is one of the smaller dinosaurs to have been released thus far. Looking at the back of the box, everything you come to expect from the Dino Rivals Attack Pack assortment, including that very easy to open corner piece there. And yeah, twisting it back around, I have to admit, this looks like one of the smaller dinosaurs in the line. I'm not so sure it's going to be worth that £10 price point, but we will crack it open and we will give it a shot. We'll break it down and look at it regardless and see what we think of this Rhamphorhynchus. Okay, so we've got the Rhamphorhynchus out of the box, and I know what you're thinking. Tom, is that really it? And yes, it is. If I just place my hand here, you can see that this is an absolutely tiny figure. We're going to try and brighten this up a little bit for you guys. Bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. We're going to jump in, bring it a little bit closer. See if we can get a bit more of a close-up look at this guy. There we go. So you can see we have got some really nice jaw detailing here. The red eye, some nice texturing in the skin. A really nice actually ball jointed head here, so you can see you can angle it up and down somewhat, which is quite nice. You can open the beak fairly wide, as you can see there, looks quite nice. We've got a little bit of detailing on the back, again all of those scales, some additional coloration here, and leading down into the tail, which if I can focus on that briefly. And this camera is struggling to focus on the tail. There we go. You can see, again, quite similar to the Dimorphodon. Now it does have little legs, which you can move forward and back, as you can see. And also the arm joints, which are on similar joints to the Dimorphodon itself. Now the arms and the wings themselves are this kind of really bright yellow, almost... do you know what? No, I would say it is the same shade of yellow as the Parasaurolophus, but they do look quite nice. You've got the Jurassic World logo there, of course. You have got, if we focus on that for you guys, the Dino Rivals tag there, and then on the back of the wings, you do actually have some very, very nice coloration going on, which looks fantastic and does complement the arms of the dinosaur well. Now it is kind of hard to get it seated in a pose where it looks like it's sitting. It's a lot easier to do that with the Dimorphodon. But if you do really play around with this dinosaur, you can get it in a decent enough seated pose, which looks pretty solid, as you can see here. So it is a very, very small dinosaur. I don't really think there's much you can do with a dinosaur. It's kind of this size. But I would be interested to see any applications of it. So we're going to now grab the Dimorphodon and compare the two just to really get a proper sense of scale for these avian creatures. So comparing the Rhamphorhynchus to the Dimorphodon, you can see the Rhamphorhynchus is a lot smaller than the Dimorphodon. If we zoom in to give you a better sense of that, you can see that the Dimorphodon has got quite an intimidating, quite physical presence to it, while the Rhamphorhynchus is a lot smaller, a lot less beefier, and, you know, arguably a lot more nimble. This is something which feels like it perhaps couldn't pin a human down like we see the Dimorphodons do, but is something which could maybe kind of tear you up a little bit with those jaws. So that has been your look at the Dino Rivals Rhamphorhynchus figure. What do you guys think of this one? Are you going to be adding it to your collections? As always guys, let me know in the comments below and stay tuned for more Mattel content in the near future. For me personally, I'm not a massive fan of this dinosaur. It feels very, very small for the price point, and I think this is one example of somewhere in the Mattel line where Dino capture gear really would have increased the overall value of the toy. That said, there's some interesting details on this dinosaur, but I just feel like it doesn't quite hit that price point. Thanks for watching guys, take care, and have a great week.